G'day friends and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we're in Sydney Harbour. It's Boxing Day, the day after Christmas Day, and today the Sydney to Hobart Yacht race takes place. We'll be doing some drone footage of the race as they take off from the harbour, and we're going to specifically concentrate on active tracking mode on the drone. So if you want to see how it turns out, stick around. My drone excursion today starts at the Sydney Opera House, from where we need to make our way north to Clontarf in Sydney's northern suburbs. Sydney Harbour is a drone no-fly zone, so in order for us to get our footage, I drove out towards the heads of Sydney Harbour, where it's one of the few places we can fly a non-commercial drone. After arriving at Clontarf and finding somewhere to park, I trekked along a short bushwalk to my takeoff location at Grotto Point Lighthouse. The Sydney to Hobart Yacht Race has been a quintessential Aussie summer event for the past 72 years. The race that commences every year on the 26th of December, and its course takes brave participants from Sydney Harbour all the way down south to Hobart in Tasmania. The race distance is 628 nautical miles, which equates to 1,163 kilometres or 722 miles, with the fastest yacht finishing that distance in 1 day, 13 hours and 31 minutes. The slowest ever was back in 1945 with a time of 11 days, 6 hours and 20 minutes. This year sees a fleet of 102 vessels, with all of them aiming to take the honours in their respective yacht class. I figured this would be a great opportunity to test out my drone's active tracking feature, which is supposed to lock onto a target and keep it in its sights while you move the drone in any location around it. Perfect for moving targets on the water. Well, that was the plan anyway. It ended up being another great learning opportunity to learn the intricacies of drone piloting. Although you may have the best intentions, sometimes the weather gods are just not on your side. So let me tell you what I learned today. Lesson number 1 was good sailing equals strong winds, which does not equal to happy droning. In this occasion, although they seemed great conditions for sailing, the winds were very strong here at the heads of Sydney Harbour, and it caused my drone to really struggle to stabilise itself while recording. This meant that a lot of the footage had the propellers showing up in it. Not really a good look. Lesson number 2 was that many maritime vessels equals lots of radio signals. I had a frustrating amount of disconnections between the drone and the controller. It meant that once the connection was lost, the drone would turn around and fly home. I can only attribute this to the amount of radio frequencies in the area causing the drone to freak out. I tried very hard to plan the way I would shoot the scenes, but just as I prepped the flyby, I would be disconnected and the drone would make its way back home to me, and I would have to start all over again. I did manage to log onto one of the ferries at the starting line. The plan was to circle around it and reveal the incoming flotilla as I panned around the ferry. The issue I had was with all the interference, I was not receiving enough video to see whether this was happening or not. And as soon as the connection to the drone dropped off, the active track mode would cancel as it meant to do, making shooting this scene impossible. I did manage to get some awesome aerial footage though. Lesson number 3, be persistent. Although all your shots may not be realized this time around, still try to capture as much footage as possible in order to have a better chance of creating something you will be satisfied with in post. And just remember, there's always a next time. I know I'll be out there again trying to capture that elusive shot. But until then, I'll have to be happy with this montage I put together. Roll the footage.
And there it is. I wish the contestants the best of luck. It's usually not the easiest race. If you like the video, press the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I can't wait to see you in my next video, and until then, ciao for now.